guys, and welcome to Loving Living Local. I'm Fernanda Hernandez.
And I'm Josh Marcis. Thank you for joining us on this Thursday. It was kind of chilly this morning.
Was it?
I don't know if you were up that early.
I was up a little later than you, so I didn't get that coolness.
It was in the 50s this morning, which is extremely rare for this time of the year. And the weather pattern pretty hot for the afternoon, but the mornings will continue to run very nice here for the next few days. So I'd recommend taking advantage of that because who knows when we'll see another morning in the 50s here. So look, if you missed it this morning, we'll have another cool morning tomorrow, as most of us will be in the 50s and low 60s as far as what we're expecting for the day tomorrow. A lot like what we're seeing today. There should be plenty of sun out there. Temperatures will likely be back closer to normal tomorrow, which is 90 degrees, but the humidity is going to stay low. So again, the weekend forecast looking decent for us as we'll see high temperatures in the low 90s. But we have the dry air in place, so it's with the dry air, low humidity. If you're able to find some shade, we will see again decent temperatures out there. It's the humidity that hurts, and that probably won't come back until next week. So take advantage of this nice weather while we have it.
Thank you, Josh. I guess I need to start getting up a little bit earlier to really enjoy that cool
sunrise weather. Which is like,
okay, I don't know about all that.
6:13 right now.
Okay, that's what I was up at 6, but my windows were closed.
You need to like pop those things open and enjoy it.
Let the breeze.
We may not feel cool. I'm not even kidding. Once this goes away, I mean, we could be stuck with the warm air until what, September?
Don't say that to me.
Yeah.
There's her fighting words.
I know.
My friend.
I don't like it either.
All right, guys, you know what time it is. We've got 6 things you should know. And number 1 on our list, some say it's a great summertime snack or the perfect side dish. Either way, today the nation spotlights is on corn on the cob, and that's exciting because I look like a corn on the cob today.
You do. You kind of match that. The most common ways to prepare the popular dish are boiling, steaming, roasting, grilling, and here's a hot tip: if you roast or grill it, you can keep the kernels moist by leaving the husk on while you cook. According to the national calendar, the dish goes by different names depending on where you live. It can be known as sweet corn, butter pop, pulled corn, and corn stick. I've never heard of any of that. Just call it, it's corn on the cob, right?
I don't know. Everyone's laughing in the studio at my I look like a corn on the cob comment. I guess it was a little corny for them.
A little bit. Now everybody's laughing. Oh.
I do love corn on the cob, but the best way to eat it is the Mexican way, and it's called elote. Like I was telling you the other day, it's lime, it's mayonnaise, it's tahini, it's a little bit of cheese, and it's heaven, my friend.
We've been putting a little lime pepper.
You
on
have?
Mine, yeah, on the corn on the cob. It's amazing.
Is it life-changing?
It kind of cooks right in there, yeah.
Well, I'm going to bring you an elote next time I make some, but this is a great day to have it. So go out there and get a corn on the cob.
We saw you in the garden the other day. There is a grill sitting out there, so we could maybe do this. We could definitely
make one on the show. Also, Key Mexico has like the best elote in town that I've tried so far. So go and get one today, my friends.
There you go.
All right, 10, our number 2 today, NASCAR is banning all Confederate flags at racing events. They announced it in a tweet Wednesday that the organization said the flag runs contrary to its commitment to providing a welcoming and inclusive environment for all fans. So the policy also prohibits Confederate flags at NASCAR properties. The
ban goes into effect ahead of Wednesday's Cup Series race in Martinsville, Virginia, where driver Bubba Wallace plans to race a car with a Black Lives Matter paint scheme. There's backlash against the new policy, with some fans saying they will no longer attend NASCAR races or support the organization.
Interesting. And moving on to our number 3 today, Looney Tunes characters are now duking things out a little differently. Elmer Fudd and Yosemite Sam do not carry guns in the new Looney Tunes cartoons that launched on HBO Max. So make no mistake though, there is still a lot of Acme dynamite explosions and cartoon violence, but Fudd's signature hunting rifle is gone, and so are Sam's pistols. I'm actually really sad about it.
Are you?
Yes.
In a recent short titled Dynamite Dance, Fudd uses a scythe to chase Bugs Bunny, who fights back with explosives. There's no word on whether the exclusion of firearms is related to the gun violence in the nation.
He's a hunter. What is he supposed to hunt with?
As long as we still have the weight that drops off the cliff and the
That's
explosives.
all you want? It always hit, what was the character that it always fell on? The Roadrunner.
The Coyote? Wile E. Coyote?
Was it Coyote and then Roadrunner?
Yeah.
They were always chasing each other?
Yeah, the Roadrunner and the Coyote. That's where the weight it always drop.
Always dropped on him. Poor guy.
Is this on Netflix? Can we just go watch all those?
I know. So it's like on HBO Max now?
Is it?
I don't have enough money for a new subscription. I need it on Netflix.
You got to pay for the other like 9 subscriptions.
All right, guys, and speaking of Netflix, Netflix is launching a Black Lives Matter collection. That's according to The Hollywood Reporter and various other news outlets. And this collection includes movies, documentaries, and television shows. And the streaming giant referred to it as their effort to highlight, quote, powerful and complex narratives about the Black experience.
The move comes in response to worldwide protests calling for racial justice and equality in the wake of the death of George Floyd at the hands of police officers. The collection includes Dear White People, Moonlight, and Spike Lee's Defy Bloods, just to name a few.
I've seen Moonlight. I haven't seen the others. I'm definitely gonna get on it. But I wanted to talk about how cool this collection is because I know there was like a list of all of these movies and TV series kind of floating around that you kind of had to Google to find it. So it's really cool for Netflix to kind of all put it all together for you. Very easy to access and a great opportunity to learn a thing or two. And
I think some of the other streaming services are doing something similar where, you know, usually it's paid content. Some of the movies that you have to pay for, they're actually making a lot of these free. It's not just Netflix, but you can go get some of these, you know, Black experience movies from other streaming services as well. So if you don't have Netflix, make sure you check some of the other ones.
There you go, guys. It's not just for entertainment. Like we said, you can learn a thing or two, and it's a great time to do it. And moving on here, consumers paid more for their groceries in May with the largest ever monthly increase for beef. And consumers paid nearly 11% more for beef and veal in May, with special cuts costing even more. Uncooked beef roast soared nearly 20%, and steak prices jumped nearly 12%. Some prices went down according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics.
Yeah, egg prices, which showed a 16% increase in April, fell nearly 5% in May. The volatility in pricing partly due to supply chain issues caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. Meat prices have been rising as major processing facilities shut down because workers have been getting sick with COVID-19. Another trend is the unexpected increased demand caused by so many more people eating at home during quarantine. I would say maybe a lot of people possibly saved money over the last few months because you couldn't even find this stuff, so you weren't paying the high prices for beef. It took a while. It took a while to get the ground beef back in stores.
I mean, we kind of keep talking about it, just how tough it's been. Just what used to be an easy trip to the grocery store, now it's like you really have to get out there and search for the things that you need, and sometimes you may not even find them. I just went to Kroger the other day, and I was easily, like, walking down the aisle, was able to pick up paper towels, which was like unheard of a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it's weird to walk through. You're used to the paper aisle being empty. Now it's kind of, you're seeing scattered stuff kind of like return to the shelves.
I know. So. Life is slowly but surely getting back to normal. And our last on our list today, guys, chocolate may be good for your stress, but researchers suggest it may not be so good for your skin. So researchers looked at the eating habits of 25,000 French adults, and they found what appears to be a strong link between eating sweets and fatty foods and also having acne breakouts.
The researchers also associated consuming milk and sugary drinks with acne, but they say that link was not strong. The reason for the possible link, scientists say foods high in sugar can affect your hormones and insulin levels, which can then create oxidative stress and inflammation within your body.
I don't even know what to say about this. I love chocolate, you know I do. And I feel like every time I eat it, I really do break out.
Really?
Yes.
You know who doesn't eat chocolate?
Josh.
That's right. You know who still gets zits? Josh. So I don't know. I mean, read into it. Read into it what you will.
Maybe you have to eat it. Maybe it's like opposite for you. Eating chocolate makes you get rid of your breakouts.
It'll be an anti-inflammatory for me.
I mean, what's an upset belly?
No big deal.
No pimples.
We all have to deal with it every once in a while. All right. Moving on. Stay with us. We're headed to the kitchen later for a little vegan food. We'll have that and more after the break.
Yeah, guys, coming up next, we're one day away from the Red River Balloon Rally. We're talking with one of the pilots about what goes into getting those big balloons up in the air later. Brides, pay attention, because I may have found the perfect wedding venue for you. Please stay with us. We have so much more for you coming up next.